Alright, I've already kind of started the process. There was a lot of stuff over there, but I just kind of wanted to record this moment of me finally doing stuff, like I've had this absolute jumble of a mess when it comes to how I've laid everything out. Like it is just by telling by the wires alone, it's awful. It is absolutely terrible. So I just kind of wanted to show myself, be like, prove, like, take a look at what I'm doing and just be proud of something that I've been definitely putting off for a long time. So just gonna let this go on because I don't know editing. Would it be nice if I did? Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, it's not even like I have a thing to do editing with. Okay. Oh dear. So this is a lot of resources that I'm gonna have to. But I mean, I don't know editing. I don't have a software for it, so I just kind of I manipulate the recording software to get like cuts. Like if I don't feel like talking and just want to mind my own business or something, I'll just press pause on OBS and just keep recording, I don't I don't like cut anything out with no kind of CapCut or whatever, have whatever you want to say as a recording software. I don't do that because I can't. I don't know how. And honestly, it's a lot of effort to learn how for the little amount of stuff I do, which is why everything that I ever post is just raw, completely raw footage. It's never anything super fantastic or anything like that. It's just what I recorded. And if I feel like being all fancy schmancy and making cuts in some places, then sure, I'll do it. But at the current moment, it just doesn't make sense for someone like me to do it. Okay. Yeah, I think this project has definitely been something I have been putting off for a while. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's where I could put like art, like done resource. I'll have this one be raw resources, and this one be finished resources, but not like craftables. Nothing like the reinforced plates or the iron rods or anything, but like iron ingots or copper ingots or raw copper, raw iron, stuff like that. But this has definitely been a long time coming where I've been needing to undo everything and kind of start fresh, because there is a lot of things that I have going on that honestly I just want it all to be centralized. I want it all in one place. Going to also build a new miner that faces that way. But yeah, this has definitely been something I've been needing to do for a good while. Also, now that I have this new power system, my new power grid with the coal miners and stuff, I also want to just expand more. I want to get more going so that I can just have more stuff, in the long run of things. But yeah, this is a lot of work that that I'm just deleting right here. But I mean, it'll all be worth it in the end. Because so the biggest reason why I'm doing this is because for there's this one Satisfactory YouTuber that I watch. His name is I'm Kibitz, and I watch his stuff, and it's really good, and I like it. What I like most about what he does is how cleanly he makes all of his builds look. It's so incredible, and I just look. I honestly look at it in jealousy. I see it, and I'm just go, man, I really wish I could do something like that. Because I saw stuff like take his nuclear factory or his nuclear power plant for example. It's amazing. It's so cleanly built. Even like his early stuff, even all the stuff that he did in early access, it still looks super nice, and I want it. I've been wanting it because of just the mess. The absolute jumble of wires, conveyor belts, just randomly placed constructors and storage boxes. It was so garbage. And another thing that got me to do it was I figured out a really good way to manage whatchamacallit, all of my coal generators. Like, I found a good way to make power through coal generators, and it's this really nice and neat looking setup that I was like, man, I really need to do this to the rest of my build, because if I don't, then I'm probably gonna lose my mind, especially because storage is actually, or not storage, but like, what am I trying to say here? Organization. That's what I'm trying to say. Organization is a huge hassle at the moment because I just don't know where things. I do know where things are, but there are, like, I have multiple boxes just full of crap I don't even need, but I want to keep so that I still have it. Because it's like, you never know. What if I need it for something? Because you do need all of these basic parts. Like, you need the copper wires. You need I have a bunch of iron plates. I have a bunch of iron rods. I have it all. But I don't know what to do with it because, like, I want to save it. I would like to save it for builds, Like, I want to be able to make, like, the basic storage containers or the basic miners or anything that has to do with those kinds of resources. But I'm only so limited. I'm only limited for so much because I'm only doing so much at the moment. I haven't expanded beyond just this, like, general area, besides, I don't know, like, the other places where my coal generators are, but those can be anywhere because they don't run through the slow conveyor belts. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, I've been just needing to do this because of what I've been doing to my base previously. But yeah, finishing this should definitely be a nice little accomplishment for me, and I'm gonna rotate this a bit. That's a better way to face. That's a better way to face. Now, oh, you know what? I should probably grab my truck. If I kind of want. This is one of the places that are further away, and another big reason as to why I'm doing this, because I hate having to constantly run back and forth between every place. I just like it all to be in one area. I'm thinking of so many reasons to do this, but another good reason to be doing this is because the foundations have snap building. Like, it all will go together neatly instead of just all this craziness, And I've also been, God, how many reasons am I gonna think of? Because now it's another one. I want to use tractors. or I guess the trucks, as people call them. I want to start utilizing these in my builds. Like I want to actually have them be a useful part. I want to like record pathings, and I want to have like truck stations deliver goods from place to place, you know, because like I got this, you might be able to see it off in the distance up the top there, but I have that factory over there that's like, it's like way over there. It's super far. It's not super far, but like it's far away to the point where I don't think using a conventional conveyor belt would be a good idea. So what I could do is I could have maybe some things on a conveyor belt, some things being used by the tractor, so that all the resources that are being pulled in are getting taken and sent to my main base, which I am going to set up in this little pit that's right next to my hub. But yeah, I'm just hoping that everything works out, really, because there's a lot of stuff that I am deleting here. Like, this is all this is just, oh my, I have not even realized how terrible I've done the wires, but all of this stuff is one conveyor line to make reinforced plates. This is not even accounting for all the other ones. And it's just like, it's just so much. And it would be so nice and clean looking if I just put it all in one centralized location. But yeah, I'm running out of ideas to talk, so I guess I'll turn the recording back on if anything special happens. Okie dokie, I have finished off this area, so now it is just the miners that I need to give power to produce the iron itself. Oops. And I think, so I got this part done. If I head back, this was like one of the furthest places away. I had that other place that was off to like the left of my base, off to the side. Took care of that, I believe. Yeah, that part's done. So now now all I need to take care of is the actual like home base itself. Cause I have a couple of miners of like, I think I have like 2 iron and maybe a copper one. I don't know. Point is, I need to just get the rest of it done. I'm almost done with this. These were like the furthest out I had. So I will just make my way back. But yeah, this is definitely something I need to get going on, just because I need it done. Because now this is probably the messiest part of them all. This little area right here. All of this. I actually can dismantle the space elevator. Cool. But I'm not going to. So, because this place is right, so I remember I said how there's like this little pit that I want to build everything in. Yeah, well, this is the pit. Right here. This is where I want to flatten this thing out at like as close to the ground as I can with foundations and just start slapping everything in here. Because I am sick and tired of this. I don't like it. It makes me feel like a bad person. Like I haven't been doing like a good enough job keeping everything in check. Because this is just disgusting. This is absolutely gross. all of these, like, look at look at all these look at all of this, not cables, all these conveyor belts just going into a bunch of random places. This one splits off to here, and it's just all going haywire. So I think I'm actually going to first start by getting rid of all these poles, because my god, these wires are actually driving me crazy with how terribly I did them. I am righting my wrongs, people. No more shall I have this forbidden, whatchamacallit, no longer will I have this forbidden, cursed setup of a nightmare. It truly is just a nightmare. You know what, I feel comfortable enough getting this off the power grid. I don't even know what you've been making. Oh. Well. I don't need any of this. I really don't. I don't want any of it. I want it all gone. I want to make this place beautiful. And I'm talking about my construction and the factories. I don't care about the land. Land could go bye-bye for all I care, but I just need this place to look good. Before I do that, I'm going to send off the rest of this. Alright, another milestone. Basic steel production, awesome. New buildings, new parts, perfect. Oh dear. So, I'm not going to be removing the storage containers for these one. Well, actually, this one's far away enough. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't want any of it here. It can just stop existing. Stop existing. Stop existing! Okay. This is going to be a lot of raw iron. I'm just collecting because I haven't. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm gonna just get this on with. All right, we are finally done. Man, I have been waiting for this thing. I've been waiting to get this going forever. You might notice that there are still some boxes lying around, and that's just because they are full to the brim of just a bunch of materials. I really do not feel like moving them 2 inches away from where they already are, just so that they can be in a bit of a more organized spot. And in any case, they'd already make the stack of these storage containers already super huge. Because, you know, I already set this off to the side so that I could start making modular frames. Just this is a lot of materials to almost completely full storage containers of just iron rods and plates alone. And then I have whatever's in these, you know, more iron plates, more iron rods, or yeah, more iron rods there. This is more copper stuff. I really do not feel like moving it, not in the slightest. But now if I go back here, what is it? I always forget what they need. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going, well, I'm gonna take about row worth of that, and then going to, oh, where the plates are on the other side. Just gonna grab a row of plates as well. And now I'm gonna get to building. This process is gonna take a while, and I'm probably just gonna kind of sit in silence. So I just kind of wanted to give an update on where I'm at, because this thing is taking a while, but it'll be worth it. Trust me. All right, it's been a minute. So I did this. I spent, I don't know, 20 minutes or so just placing each of these foundations. Yes, I did just cover the hole. I didn't like fill it in, because who's gonna care? It's my world. I don't care. I definitely don't care. So now what I'm gonna do is, so the next time anything is seen of this world is, or at least to the public eye, is going to just, this is just going to be completely industrialized with all of the, constructors, assemblers. I have foundries now, which I'm probably going to have to incorporate. Smelters, whatever, any of this, all this stuff is going to be just thrown into there from the excessive amounts of miners I have just placed around my expanse, or whatever this world is. But yeah, got some stuff done today, and I just kind of wanted to record this quote-unquote monumental moment. But thanks for watching. Bye.